here, a year later, it doesn't look like much is going on. We have the remains of the boardwalk behind us, now cleared up a little bit. We're going to go back and take a look and see what happened to the area where we actually found the boardwalk on another side of town.
Normally we have a lot more room here, but we have canned goods over here also, a lot of different stuff over there. Basically the volunteers that have come in have done a wonderful job. It doesn't look it, but there is a lot of organization to this. It looks like a pile of clothes. It's not. Trust me, when these ladies come in during the day, you say, I need such and such, they will walk you by the hand and they will put you right where. Probably right at your size, too.
As you can see, the place has been painted, but there's, they need a new floor, they need a new roof, a new ceiling, I should say, and, but we're coming along. Everybody's glad to be home. Everybody's glad to be able to have the opportunity to have a place to meet. The church is fixed. We're still waiting on our school buildings, and that's the Catholic Church. But basically, everybody's glad to be back to their norm. It's not so much not living in your house, it's your whole way of life that, was drastically turned upside down. We had people even coming in here and bringing food and clothing. Basically, it was all given out to, Rockaway as well as our own community. I mean, cleaning supplies, clothes. Personally, we lost all our clothes. Our summer clothes even never got up to the attic, so therefore, everything was full of water. So you had to throw it out. There was no way you could take it to wash it or do anything.
The donation truck that should be here exactly by 9:15. It should be here, and I have to have my medical team in before then, and then I have my volunteers show up on the hour, and then we could stock back up on what we lost yesterday. Not what we lost, but what we gave out. But that's it. This is St. Camilla's.
We're a year down the road now, and things are slowly coming back to life. The school was displaced for about 6 weeks. We were over in Howard Beach while they got the electrical up and the heating back up. And then as soon as they got that back up, the school was able to come back in. Springman Hall, which is the relief center, is really only reopening now because it's required so much work that was done on it. In the community here, most of the houses and most of the apartments are full again. In the other half of the parish, which is over in Broad Channel, there's still about 15% of the people that are still out. And as you can see from behind me, the boardwalk is not back. This was the greatest challenge I've ever seen. I'm a priest for 37 years, never expected anything like this. And we're still working on it. We're still working on it, trying to get things back and trying to help people that whose lives were literally washed away. Gail and Christina did a wonderful job. The people that volunteered, people would call and trucks would pull up, and the stuff would come in that door, people would come in this door, and stuff would go out, which was great because it wasn't meant to be a distribution, a warehouse. It was meant to be a distribution center, and that's what it was.
One of the worst hit areas of the Rockaways right now, as you can see, the debris is up in piles that's come in from these houses and the surrounding area.
It was amazing how, in the midst of all the problems, people came together and said, okay, we got to help each other. We got to help each other.
Broad Channel's back. It's a community of people who've lived here all their life.